Hello, everyone. This is Kev. This is BBH, and this is Smoke Show Sunday. Uh, let's give ourselves a hand for still being able to, you know, breathe another breath. You know, so uh, long time. Mm, yeah, man. I had to take a few days, bro. Kind of clear my head a bit, and try to approach this with kind of a fresh head. Uh, so anyway, let me go through these comments real quick, and then we'll get started. Just it's always a few things that I want to say, or I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. That's so. All right, Becky took Keisha's spot. Wow, says in my opinion, that something that is missing is FBA's men inability to truly walk away from Keisha and her Democratic Party. Uh, sure. um, Walking away or being in front instead of letting her be in front. You're in front. With is what is this what we really want? Do we really want to walk away, or do we want a better position? Because when I see statements like that, um, I think back to when I asked this guy that was on that was on the panel. I was asking him what was the purpose of the Black Manosphere. He didn't really answer the question, but he responded. He said to think the purpose. Well, he did kind of answer the question. He responded, "Yeah, I think the purpose has been fulfilled." I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Well, we are getting the women to talk and basically saying that they were at the table ready to, listen, to the listen to what the men have to say." Um, my thing is that was not my understanding, but I thought my understanding was to reinforce the word, reinforce place in the black man's place in the conversation. Um, you know, some of you believe that it's supposed to be a solutions based space that's supposed to give you the answer to a question that you have not asked or have yet to ask or haven't asked correctly. Yeah. But to my dismay, this man who has been in this space for years, who was on this panel, responded in a way that a men's space was supposed to be about talking to women, as if you can't do that in your everyday life. If you're single, I don't. So it's not me complaining or anything. I mean, it's a good content strategy. But when I see statements like that, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. And hey, I don't know. Maybe it'll be something that we will see in our lifetime, but it's gonna have to take a couple of more polarizing events. Well, what I mean by those events is two things that happen. Shout out to the doc, whichever doc y'all watch. Uh, the Cocktails and Queens episode with Ice Cube, where there were some representatives of the black female populace against a guy who was a rapper, actor, producer, you know, with a plan for Black America, specifically us, something for us. No, it was rejected because they considered themselves a separate group of people, which wasn't all that shocking to me, but was shocking to black men in general. I mean, being appalled doesn't cover it, but why sit there and just, toss and turn about it? You know what I'm saying? Uh, the second event was the death of Kevin Samuels. This man was treated like he had a situation worse than, well, not a reputation, rather, a reputation worse than Adolf Hitler in the black community because he dare not kiss the ass of stupid bitches. It's it was a ridiculous thing to observe. You think that they would have more respect for the dead, but nobody does. We are under uh we are under a way of life that has bullshit rules to them. Yeah. And although many people don't feel that is right, there are so many more people that are like F it. I mean, no, the way I grew up, it just says that we're just a group of miserable ass people. So I can contribute to that. Why switch it up to match what they're doing? You know. Sometimes you just hate the way things are. But yeah, if you're going to exist on this planet with everyone else, you have to deal with it. So thus the creation of things like this smoke show. The what smoke show actually? People y'all actually got smoke for don't appear. Shit. They don't. What have I done? What have I done to earn smoke? I mean, I'd be like, I bought the weed though. But anyway, let me go through these comments. Revelator, the spirit of variance. Salute Kev. I catch this tomorrow morning at work. Hashtag replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang. Very important part of what goes on around here. Very important. But I like you live viewers as well. And the chat participants. Phil Brad. Okay. The habitual line stepper. Yeah. Steppers. Remember that. Gets an S. Long live Andre 420 RPM. What's going on? Yes. Up in this male empowerment space. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you black men who are watching this a question. Do you feel powerful? Do you feel empowered? Do you feel like you belong, that you are living out your purpose? Yeah. Cortez Smith. What's going on? Art New Stall, my brother. What's good? Ginseng Red. Big Dog Prod. What's going on? Yeah. So no, this is not a complaining about the space or anything like that, or complaining about the production of the smoke show. Let's just have a show. Let's just have a show. Let me just go back to the way I used to be. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Yeah. because I do understand and I realize I've been doing this for over a year, I believe. Over a year. Hmm. I don't know. I'll just, more or less go with more show titles and not try to be so gimmicky. I mean, I am an older guy. I mean, we have a tendency to be less gimmicky. Yeah, Smoke Show Sunday sounds kind of gimmicky now. I mean, because we all have different definitions of what a smoke show is. Maybe I should change it to smoke session or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to throw something at the wall right now. Raven Knight, prepping for landing, harvest moon upon us. I feel very powerful, godlike, as in motherboards. Alrighty. It's a heck of a way of putting it. So long live. Long live. For those of you who say that. Yeah. When you say habitual line stepper, I just want you to think of us. One of those guys being Kev. So anyway, I'm about to drop this link in a little bit. I mean, I do realize Smoke Show isn't about us. Well, it isn't about just me. It's about us. So yeah, it's a super moon. All right. All that space shit. Yeah. So how's everyone week go? Let's just let me just mention that I haven't been on in 6 days. Yeah. Doesn't do very good for my algorithm. It's not. It's like I heard a YouTuber who's pretty consistent. And, you know, has a pretty good following. He said that missing a night on YouTube is like missing a month. I was like, I guess since he's doing okay, he knows what he's talking about. I guess so. Yeah, but it's the ones that continue to ride with me that's what's cool about this. I've out down myself, fellas. Can't wait to upload the vid journal. Alrighty. Yeah, have you thought about hitting up some other panels like Black Management Show of the Week or something? I don't know, man. It's because of reasons, a few reasons, I can't navigate very well in this space. It I know it sounds a little bit I don't know. It's not like I'm chicken or anything. I'm just trying to avoid. I just need a while. I just need a while. I just need to be careful where I go. And it's totally my fault. It's totally my fault. I mean, there's some tension in a lot of places. So if I stick my head out, then something might happen. And I just don't want to get into that whole trying to, the what they do on social media, these humiliation wars that people like to, rot upon each other just because someone said something that a person didn't like or something. I mean, if I could be completely professional, I would, but I would, but I understand that everyone isn't like that. So what we're trying to do here from here on out is just be in my own lane. I'll say. I'll say, it's just what wherever the conversation takes us. Like, well, okay, big typo. I mean, it happens. But yeah, there's a couple things I want to bring up real quick. Oh yeah, Ricky Smiley. I heard Ricky Smiley's comments. In fact, I probably could go ahead and just play them for y'all. Go ahead and do that real quick. Chaos Rain, Ray Hama, what's good, fellas? Let's see if I pull it up. Because this is the kind of shit that I can.
Proof that anything can be a Netflix post.
Okay. I'm trying to find it right now. Because the hell is Ricky Smiley talking about? I think I found it. Little Daryl. Funniest thing the nigga ever did. No. Not to me. Not to me. You know, some people consider Little Daryl the funniest thing he ever
Bluetooth
did. Which
connected.
I think it's a damn shame. I mean, he had a show on TBS. He also played the what was it, the Santa that was robbing people on Friday After Next. Yeah, like, shit was alright, but the one that really stole the show was Money Mike in that film. So all right, so let me see if I can get this to play real quick so y'all can listen to this. The man said Ricky is one of the biggest simps. She said Ricky. All right, so all right, let me play this for y'all. The audio, fair use, by the way. I mean, this is off a TikTok video. So I think I did think I found it. So here, I'll probably react if I have to stop for anything he's saying. I will. So.
NBC and then after that, Rachel Maddow just gave me chills. That gave me chills.
Game changer, dog.
Game.
Man,
Talk about game.
y'all better come get me off this radio today.
Come get him.
Hey, you can keep going. You want to keep going, dog? You want to keep going?
They ain't gonna be mad at you today, Rick.
Hey, man, I don't care. Well, stop this.
Go, dog. Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
I know I'm right. Y'all need to stop.
Okay. Let me stop it right here. When they start saying stuff about like I don't care who get mad, then just get ready for the bullshit. Just warning you guys. I mean, some of you have already listened to this, but say Van Jones 2.0. Is he crying yet?
Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these people that have risked their life from slavery up until the civil rights movement, just where we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008. We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Right. John Lewis and
the virtue signaling is disingenuous bullshit. And I do get tired of the argument that our ancestors, what we went through, using the death of civil rights icon Medgar Evers, just because that's just to get you in to vote. That's not we have to vote a particular way, and this is where it gets all screwed up. People who vote Democrat dedicated every year, every time there's an election, just vote down ballot Democrat, will say this. They were trying to make sure that you understand that they just want you to vote because people died for it. But if you don't vote their way, then you're everything but a child of God. if you don't vote the way they vote, it's ridiculous.
And Ralph Abernathy. All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and Kamala Harris and all these people.
Let me say, get behind Benjamin Crump. and Kamala Harris.
People out here that's doing like Roland Martin and all of these people that's out here and Joy Reid. If you want to be educated, if you
this man said all the wrong names.
if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
This man named Chill Network figures a white woman with a Karen cut and Joy Reid, who insults black men on a regular basis. You know, Jesus Christ.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't
you know
be on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care
yeah.
what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman. How about that?
Yo, mama, black. Jesus Christ. I mean, I get the parental treatment sometimes, but nobody ever mentions Papa. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this nigga, for real, for her, she and my mother aren't the same race. You fucking prick.
And let's start there.
I don't know why y'all egging this nigga on. The more he talks, the more unhinged he sounds. Just saying cliche bullshit.
Okay, this is somebody who's reacting to what Ricky just said. Yeah, I think Ricky would go on to say, yeah, because I heard it in another audio, that these are the type of people, if you see them going at, Kamala Harris because she's a quote unquote black woman, she's one of us, yeah. Then you need to be blocked on social media. You need to block that person on social media for, dare criticizing, because we ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama, a non-ADOS POC. Oh man, yeah, your mama black, yo mama black. That man pulled a yo mama black. Wow. Like, if you're listening right now, whether you're in the replay gang or you're listening to this live, if your mother looks like Kamala Harris, I would like to no, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not. If your mother looks like Kamala Harris, if she's if your mother's from America, if she's from America, if she, and we all know what black is. We all know what black is. I don't want anybody to come pull that sucker shit
Bluetooth
like Clue
disconnected.
Channel does. I mean, don't pull that sucker shit with me. You know what a black American is. If you got some black American in you, then you are a step ahead of Kamala Harris. But, I heard Steve Harvey said some shit too. I don't know if there's an audio out there that I can play for you guys, but yeah, just that your mama black stuff, because your mama black. That man said nothing of policy. That man virtue signaled the civil rights movement. I hate when people use the civil rights movement in a disingenuous way. I hate that shit. Then sometimes every now and again you got these YouTubers that, these black YouTubers that will sit up there and try to say something real cheeky about the civil rights movement. That man, this shit do this for black people. Just getting as retarded as they fucking can. Let me see. Hold on. Roman Reigns. You're not, you're Samoan. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. I just wanted to express the sentiment for a second. Okay, oh, we got 22 in here. We got 22 in here. Right, y'all talking about crybaby smile. Yeah, little Daryl, leave me alone. Yeah, little Daryl, the crooked snowman. Well, not snowman, the crooked Santa in Friday After Next, which was the peak of his acting career, as far as I'm concerned. He's another unfunny comedian that turned into a simp. Yeah, it's like these unfunny, except Pierre. Pierre that appears on Comedy Hype News. He's not a simp. But like some of the other ones, like him and like Ricky Smiley and DL Hughley, they are cut from a different cloth. Steve Harvey, they are cut from a different cloth. Here's a video Anton did about what Steve Harvey said. I don't want any community strikes from Anton. He said some slick. I mean, whoever you agree with or disagree with, he said some slick shit to Ty City. He was like, well, are you trying to stream this, on your channel? Because it like you gonna make a big old come up off Anton Daniels. Yeah. The focus person for this channel right here is myself. We're doing it like that. So if if I could find what Steve said, let me even Google it. Shit, I have Google. Steve Harvey, because I mean this is Lori's father. This is Lori's father, so we gotta respect the game on that, I guess. Let's see. Steve Harvey defends giving Kamala Harris 3 days ago. Your web. Steve Harvey has foolish message for black voters. Oh shit. Okay. Think I found it. I just came upon it. I haven't seen it yet. I don't think Anton strike. Okay. Who knows? I mean, Ricky Smiley used to have a radio talk show here in Baltimore years ago. He was a clown then, and he's an even bigger clown now. Yeah, he. I mean, he's from the South. He's from the South. I believe. I believe he attended Alabama State University, if I'm not mistaken, or has visited Alabama State University. Yeah. Yeah, a few times. So why would I have anything against Ricky Smiley? Because yeah. He went to Alabama State University. Yep. He went to Alabama State University, the HBCU I grew up a block over from. Yeah, so I should be on Ricky Smiley's side. I should be like, he has a point, but he doesn't. He does not have a point. Ricky Smiley was so off, it was ridiculous. You are encouraging more division by saying some bullshit like that. All right, so okay, so we got Lee Bailey's Urev.com, everything urban radio scope. So says Steve Harvey urges black voters to stop demanding something in return for their vote in resurface video with Kamala Harris. Is this what they're talking about? What? You mean to tell me that he's become an extension of the kind of bullshit that James Clyburn that James Clyburn pushes, that you should just vote out of feeling rather than out of policy. And there's always these niggas. Is always these niggas that already got. They already have. They already have. They find it so easy to say that shit. You know, they have all this mega success, and now they got an opinion about what, how I should feel about my black vote. We all want some for our vote. We all do. They all do. So a video has reemerged showing Steve Harvey leading a discussion with Vice President Kamala Harris from June before President Joe Biden's withdrawal from the race due to health concerns. In the video, Harvey criticized black voters. I mean, we all have our criticisms of black voters. But I mean, I don't think it's the black voters that we talk about. So let me go ahead and highlight this. This is okay. This is in the video. Harvey criticized black voters for expecting something in return for their support of the Biden-Harris administration and addressed claims that he avoids pressing politicians with tough questions. This ain't what this is, Harvey said. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk because this administration needs to get the word of what they're doing and what they're actually accomplishing. So we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people. Oh God. Yeah, that shit. That shit's annoying, man. It's like I say, everybody wants something for their vote. Everyone, I mean, you would think everyone wants something for their vote, but it's pretty obvious the majority of our people they don't already. But there's this growing sentiment of people like myself who would like something for our vote for once after all these years of voting Democrat. Can't black people? I mean, here's what she's doing for black people. She's showing up with collard greens. She's taking pictures like that. She's at all the HBCUs and all this shit is recent. She's using Southern accents. But when there's a serious push forward for policy, it's always about another group. It really is when you do see her. Harvey continued. I'm on this radio show and I'm hearing all these people talking about I'm not voting if they not doing enough for us. Listen to me. If we don't vote, how are we gonna ask for something next time? They said next time. What? This man said next time. Jesus. How are we gonna ask for something next time? What about this time? What about the last time? The time before that? What happened all those times? What about the time Obama was in office? Next time? What the? Yeah, it gets under my skin that we as just our local group of people, and let's just go and say, yeah, Robert Nelson, our group of men. It annoys me when people are okay with this sentiment of next time. It's like when you talk to one of these people and they tell you something like they 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 they'll say some shit like well we can't do things overnight. We can't do things overnight, or they come with this retort, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing to make things happen?" This is what we're talking about. We ain't getting shit for this. I mean, it was something that we wanted back in the day because, you know, we really cared about issues then. I mean, shit. I mean, and yeah, you had people like Medgar Evers who died for it. Medgar Evers died because he was a black man that opened his mouth. That's what that was. And I want y'all guys to think about it as you listen to these guys that are up here in these YouTube spaces, you know, giving you this information, or you're just listening to them rant or whatever. Because Medgar Evers, if I'm not mistaken, was a journalist. He was a civil rights activist, but he was a journalist also. Let me confirm that. Yeah, the NAACP's first field secretary. Yeah, just like I don't like the fact that Ricky Smiley would bring up a name. You're supposed to have reverence for a name like Medgar Evers, and he wanted to defend a person that only relates to black people on stereotypes. She believes that black people are that simple. I mean, based on how we speak in these spaces, we kind of agree with her on that. We have this idea that the politician, especially a presidential candidate, especially a vice president, is supposed to be a complete professional. We have our group of people, black people, who we say we've been clamoring for policy. Yet we vote in a way that only satiates our emotions, and it just doesn't seem right. I would say it cheapens the impact of people like Medgar Evers when we make the decision to do that. Like, oh, we just need to vote for someone because they're black. And in cities across America, we get black politicians quite often that are completely ineffective. Look at the last two mayors of Chicago. I mean, shit. What was that other mayor of Dolton County? Tiffany Henyard. If I'm making any mistakes, y'all can check me in the chat. You know, I've always been that content creator. Then we got Ketanji Brown Jackson after in the Supreme Court after years and years of complaining about Clarence Thomas. So, I mean, you know, I say across the board and across the country, we vote black quite often. But, you know, we need our people to ask more questions like, what are we going to get for our vote? Since people died for it, it is very important and it's very paramount, you know, that we don't listen to idiots like Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley. Because people died for it, we need to be asking, what are we going to get for our vote? It would be stupid not to. Some people are talking about right now voting for the couch, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend it at all. Yeah, Steve Harvey. Every time they get a picture of him, like I guess he's supposed to be on some serious shit. Like it always has some kind of sense of comedic irony to it. Like this motherfucker, like you looking at him like, what this motherfucker talking about now? So he urges black voters to stop demanding something in return for their vote. What the fuck? No, you need to start. I mean, hell, is every group of people voting for nothing? Is that what every race does? Vote for nothing? They just put up an effort to stand in a line. Some of these people be with their, you know, with their disabled relatives, you know, in wheelchairs who just want to come down and cast their vote because there were people who died for it. And we're reducing our vote to feeling good because niggas like Steve Harvey and James Clyburn and Ricky Smiley. And they just talking like this. She's just the ultimate Nubian queen. Just our sister, Kamala Harris. We gotta help her out. We can't go back to another Trump presidency. We can't go back. You know, those were dark times on Twitter. Like, the fuck out of here. Only black people have a black entertainer chastising them for expecting something from the officials they elect. And this nigga got money. He got shit. This is what kills me about people like Steve Harvey. And you got shit already, bruh. You have benefited from the policies put forth by either one of these motherfuckers. Umar Johnson tried to dick police every black man. He wants to stop black men be with white. He gonna bring up Emmett Till tomorrow. Yeah, somebody about to bring up Emmett Till. There's somebody about to bring up Emmett Till. Because, you know, supposedly the other guy, he got endorsed by the KKK, you know, which means that he endorses the KKK himself. And I said that back then. It's like, you know, just because you're endorsed by a certain group doesn't mean that you like it. Shit. I mean, shit. Through policy, she was already able to secure billions for her people, Asians, East Indians, yet black women got together, pulled and millions from their own households to help prop up the caste system. From their own households to help prop up caste system. Yeah, she's keeping the caste system going. That's what you're saying. You know, this is all for the caste system, so you can have certain classes of people. But you know, her campaign promises to bring up the middle class. She wants to bring up the middle class. She She wants to give people opportunities, and you know, yeah. I mean, if she can pull that off, like I said, it really what it really boils down to is it seems like it doesn't matter who's president. Is the same stupidity is gonna ensue. It doesn't seem very beneficial to us. From the previous generation in the past, now we trusted them traitors, lodge folk, boule folk, and fraternity folk, and they interclan members of black skin against us. Wow. I don't know about the fraternity folks so much and the sorority people. Um, I mean, just I know people who have joined fraternities and sororities. I wanted to be in a fraternity at one point, but it was just like I never pulled the trigger. I would say I never pulled the trigger. I just didn't feel as if it was something that I needed to do. It's getting paddled on your booty, you know, just to call somebody brother is not something that it just it's not something that I would call a man thing, you know, being denigrated. You know, I understand hazing, but there's other ways to do shit. You know, you gotta whoop my ass. Is this a gang? You know, you gotta paddle me on the booty, man. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Nothing is sacred to these CONs, and I don't use that word ever. Yeah, it's a term that is very loosely used, and it's something that someone does to unnecessarily assert their blackness. And you know, you ain't got to do things that way. So it is I think that at this point in history in 2024 that many of us are very questionable anyway. And yeah, but that archetype does exist. They do. They do. It's no denying it. You know, there are people that are telling you just to vote a certain way for what? For what? I mean, I thought it was all good as long as I voted for our own oppression. It seems we don't watch and monitor our state local politics right. A lot of us don't realize that we don't vote in the president. The electoral college vote them in office, not us. They proved that because let me see. When it was Bush and Clinton, um Bush won the popular vote, but Clinton got that's how Clinton got in. Um yeah, same thing happened with Trump and Hillary. Hillary got the popular vote, but Trump got in through the electoral college. And then that's when people started screaming that, oh, we need to get rid of the electoral college. Oh, we need to be getting that. You don't want to do popular vote because the same four states will decide the president every election. Every election. The same four states will decide who the president is. Because what California, Texas, Florida, New York, I think. Yeah, I may be wrong. I think those are the four states. Yeah, they would decide every election. That means that the electoral college is a way for all the states to get in their word, basically. Make get their input. Ricky Smiley thinks he's a black woman. Wow. Oh yeah, well, he does, yeah, he does like, he has a Tyler Perry like, Mud Deal like character. So and they were coming out of an era where black comedians did that on a regular basis. And right now for for the general population, that's something that is frowned upon, a black man in a dress. Yeah. I mean, and it should be. It should be. Yeah. Seems like we're paying taxes to have illegal aliens come over to invade our spaces to replace us while living on our dime. Babylon is tripping. What are you on about? It's just a smoke show. Where is the link? Crooked Hillary, such a nasty woman. Yes, this is live. Steve Harvey said they are not going to give you reparations if you don't vote, as in Kamala. Hey, man, look, if black people get reparations, it's not going to be in our lifetime. It's not going to be in our lifetime. Oh, no. Hold on. Let me refresh real quick. I did something wrong. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Hold on. All right, there you go. Yeah, Clue. There you go. Go. Clue, you want to come up? You can go ahead and come up. You know, you're a proud American. You're a proud American. Yeah. Steve Harvey urges black voters to feel good. So Clue Challenge probably suggests that black people vote for Trump or something. I don't know. I mean, I ain't got nothing against it. I mean, vote how you vote. You know, people died for it. As long as you get down there and vote. Yeah. Was
Hello?
yes. We can hear you.
What are you talking about? What are you on about? You're not making sense, Kev.
Okay.
You're not.
All right. Making sense.
No, you're not.
Okay. Tell me what I'm not making sense on. Yeah, hello?
Okay, are you trying to get people to be for reparations? Is that why you're doing this? So we can get on board with
I
reparations
just
for black
literally
people?
said that if we do get reparations, it won't be in our lifetime. It's not something I'm losing sleep over. You know, I mean, I'm not finna sit here and have a 10-minute argument about, you know, something that we ain't getting anyway. Like, like, you know, and you know, I give a fuck about how you feel about like
Blacks are
it's
not getting reparations. All right, is that
okay.
your final answer?
You know, go ahead and make that absolutely fucking clear to everybody. Ugh, we're not getting reparations. Stop expecting it. We are entitled to it. We are.
Why do you?
There's no fucking question about that. You know, you can't sit there.
Money owed to you for what? A legal institution called slavery.
A legal institution called slavery. Man,
Yeah,
your ass
legal.
couldn't handle slavery for
It's
5
legal.
minutes, man. Like, get the fuck
I'm
out
not
of here with
asking to
that.
handle slavery for 5 minutes.
It is a
I'm not.
massive injustice against a group of people based on skin color, and that's what I don't get
But
about
it
you
was
fuck
illegal.
niggas with this shit, bro. It's
It
all
was
this
a-
little
it-
pussy
it
ass,
was
coward ass
illegal.
denial. You know,
Kev,
every fucking time with
Kev,
you guys, like, you know, stop
Kev.
acting like bitches and just admit something happened. Like,
Admit
it's
what?
fucking ridiculous.
What am
Like, what the fuck kind of shit
refusing
y'all
to
be on?
admit?
Like,
What am
Jesus
I refusing
Christ.
to admit in your opinion?
Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Grow some balls, man. Like,
What am I refusing
seriously.
to admit, sir?
like,
I wanna hear
you
from
know, I
you.
mean, you ain't gotta admit shit, man. I mean, just stop being a fucking coward, man. Like, I'm
How
so
am I a
sick of these
coward?
fucking conversations with
How am I
guys
a
like
coward,
you
sir?
coming up here acting like a pussy because you know, you I don't want to be a victim. You're just as bad as the motherfuckers who gave up. Like get the fuck out of here with this.
No, I'm
Like, I get so sick of this
I'm
crap.
telling you to,
I'm like, I didn't
I'm
even
telling you to
champion
get-
reparations in this.
What I'm
All
telling
I'm
you to
saying is
do,
you ought to
Kevin,
want some for
is
your
get
fucking
off-
vote. And here you come with the
Get out of the
bullshit
past.
again.
That's all I'm telling
Like,
you.
good
It's
God.
the past. What happened in
Here
the
you
past?
come. Here you come with the goddamn
the
bullshit, man.
past.
If you
That's all
don't
I'm
want to be
saying.
a black person, bruh, ain't nobody gonna make you be a black person. we don't
what are you
need your
talking
pussy
about,
ass
Kev?
anyway. Like
Kevin, what are you
shit.
talking
Like,
about?
get the fuck out of here with that.
Where's this
Like,
coming from?
like if you
Where's this coming
if
from?
you
Everything
don't
you're
want to be
talking
a black
about, where's that
person,
coming
bro,
from?
look, I got you. You don't gotta be a black person. I'm sick of this bullshit out of you
What are
motherfuckers,
you
man.
talking about?
Grow some
Kev?
goddamn nuts. Like,
Kev,
don't
what
come
are you
up here with
talking
that
about right now?
bullshit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like,
Explain it to me.
damn.
Explain it to
Why
me.
am I
What are
over
you
talking the
about?
guests? Bruh, I let motherfuckers come up here all the goddamn time, man. And no matter what kind of bullshit they're on, bruh, I let them speak. Now it's about time a motherfucker let me speak. Is something wrong with that? Like shit.
You talking to me or narrative?
I'm talking to anybody that's goddamn listening. Like, fuck out of here.
Kev.
But how
all
many
I'm saying-
times have I let black men have the goddamn floor? How many times? All the goddamn time. I'm gonna
Many
say
times.
what the fuck I'm gonna say. That's just all there is to it. And
And I
right
respect
now,
that.
I believe you just coming to me with some pussy ass shit.
Who,
Like
me?
that's
No.
all there is to it, man.
No.
That buck dancing ass shit, bro.
Kev.
I get
Kev,
tired of hearing black men say that shit.
Kev. I just want you
What?
to see reason. That's all. I want you to see reason. That's it. You're not seeing reason right now.
I don't see reason
not.
with fucking
You're
sellouts,
not.
bro.
Sell out. What am I selling? What am I sold out of exactly? When you call
You know what
somebody
a
a
fucking
sellout,
sellout is, nigga.
they need to be sold out of something.
You know what a
am I
fucking
sold out
sellout
of?
is, bro.
What? Because I don't align with black.
I mean, you know, the way your weak ass talk sometime, you don't need to. Who the fuck needs you?
Weak. So now I'm weak now. I'm weak. I'm weak
Mm.
now. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. You can do better than
But
that.
you strong? You think that's a strong display? What you know, when you
course
come
I'm
up here,
strong.
you think that's a you think
course
that's
I'm
you
strong.
being a man? You know what I'm saying?
Of course
You think
I'm
that's
strong,
what that
because
is, man?
it's people
Some
like
type of
me.
mock individuality.
People like me make all you niggas look good. Because we don't
you don't
we
make
don't
me
commit
look good.
crimes.
I mean, you
We have
need to stop giving yourself so
wives,
much
we
goddamn
have
credit.
family. It's coons like us make you black niggas
Okay,
look
so
good.
you admit it.
I admit what?
Yeah, you just nigga, listen
What
to
did I
yourself.
admit?
Are you even
What did I
listening to
admit?
yourself, man?
No, what
That
did
need to
I
sound
admit?
on
Answer
what?
the question, please, sir. What did I
Mm.
admit?
You just called yourself a COON, bro.
I am a COON. Yes, I am.
I mean, like I
Yes.
said, I can
I'm proud to
respect
be
that.
one.
At least
I'm
you
proud to be
admit it.
one. Yes. It's I don't consider that
See, this is
term
the
a
part where
slur.
people start saying you're
I do
trolling.
not consider that term a slur at all. I'm proud to be one. I've earned the
Shit,
title
I
of
was-
COON. I've
I'm a
earned
human
that title.
goddamn being, and I'm a
I'm
man.
that dude. Because us COONSs make you niggers look good.
All right, he said
Because
it with the
all you
hard R,
do-
y'all. He meant that shit.
All y'all
The
do
hard
is
R.
commit crimes. All y'all do is commit
yeah.
crimes. But we make you look good because we are civilized American human beings, which y'all are not.
I don't believe I committed a crime today or in the last. I don't
I
know.
didn't say you committed a crime.
I mean, you know,
I said those like you committed crimes.
those like
I
me.
didn't say you.
What you mean,
Yeah.
those like me?
Those like you.
Oh, you
committed
talking about the
crimes.
N word with the hard R? Oh God.
Yeah, the hard R's have committed
Man, I need
crimes. Yes, they have.
I need for you to visit Prattville, Alabama, with that bullshit.
I'm close to Alabama. I'm in Georgia.
You're in Georgia. Oh, okay. Well, the state's
Yeah.
next door. Depending on where you are, you know, it's about what 1-2 hour drive or 3.
Yep. Well, if I'm driving, it's 30 minutes because I drive.
Oh,
fast.
okay. Well, all right. Well, just hit up Prattville with that.
Prattville.
Make sure you get your
I'll check
make
that
sure you
out.
get your straw hat and your Confederate flag T-shirt and all this other shit. I mean, I say it's
The
election time.
Confederate flag. Okay. Yeah. The Confederate
I
flag.
mean, shit. I just want to see how far
Are you triggered? Are you
your
triggered by the
American
Confederate
answer's
flag?
gonna get.
Are you triggered by the Confederate flag, Kev?
Yeah.
Does that
Man,
flag
I mean,
trigger you?
I mean, I really have no reason to because it's a flag of a defeated regime. So
Right.
you're not
that is
supposed to be
true.
flying it
They
anyway.
did
It's
lose the war.
unconstitutional, but they let them have their little
co-
freedom with it.
The Confederates did lose the war. That is fact.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
give
They're
that to
losers.
you. The
They,
Confederates
they are
lost.
they are
They
eternal
did.
losers. That's what they are. They're losers.
So
And yet
as the winner,
people want to wear it on a fucking
Union,
t-shirt.
as the Union winners, what have you done since you won the war? As
Since
the
who won the
Union
war?
winners,
The Union.
as
You
the
know,
because you said the Confederates lost, so
the
that
way
means
of
the
life
Union
that you live
won.
in right now. Like,
What has the Union done since they won the war?
what has the Union done is become the United States of America. Like, the fuck
So
are you
what
talking?
what
Like,
what have they done?
and you know, it's like, bro, why are you acting?
What?
I mean, you just try to debate about anything,
My
huh?
No, you know my stance on these things because I've been on your
Yeah,
channel
yeah. I
before.
mean, yes, you have a stance. That's pretty obvious.
But you know my stance. You know my stance on this.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know your stance, and it's not a stance I would take. Like,
Of course, you wouldn't.
yeah,
Because you're not
because
man
you
enough
know,
to take that
because
stance.
people
It
like
takes a
me
man to take the
sometimes
stance I'm
shit
taking.
like that.
It takes a
Like,
man to take the stance
who
I'm taking.
who the fuck are you anyway, bro? Like, who do you
I'm
say
the
this
Clue
on
Channel.
YouTube
I'm the
besides
Clue
people
Channel. That's
like
all I
me on
am.
YouTube? Like,
I'm the Clue Channel. That's all I am.
that's all you are,
Yeah, the Clue Channel. I'm just a nigga on YouTube. That's it.
a nigga on YouTube.
A nigga
All
on
right.
YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm not
nigga,
anybody
nigga.
important.
Or
I'm
is
just
that
a
with the
dude
A
on
now?
YouTube.
You're using the one with the A, or you the hard R as well?
No, just nigga with the A, nigga.
Say, yeah,
Nigga.
there it is.
Yeah.
There it is, people.
What?
Yeah.
It's a smoke show. You're supposed to have smoke. I got smoke for you because you be preaching a lot of bullshit on your channel. And I
Yeah,
gotta
that's
check
what we
you
all
on that
do. We
shit.
preach a lot of
I have
bullshit.
to check you on that shit.
Oh
I have to
yeah,
put you
check
in
me.
your
Oh
place,
shit.
bro.
Hey y'all, I feel
Yeah.
checked.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because
Yeah,
you're
come
telling
help me.
everybody in the you're telling a lot of bullshit in the chat. You're telling your followers a lot of stuff that's untrue.
Followers, they're not followers, they're viewers. Like,
telling the viewers a lot
to
of
call someone a
untruths.
follower is to say that they don't have their own mentality or their own mind. All these
I
people
didn't
got
say
their
they didn't
own
have their
mind.
own
They're viewers.
mentality.
They
But
have
they
to
follow
agree with
Kev.
a lot of the stuff
They
that I
follow
say,
Kev.
you know, and
They follow Kev.
They
They
follow.
follow Kev. Hey, can you
I don't
do me a
know,
favor,
man.
bro? Bro, can you do me a favor? Can you have,
Hell no, but go
Kwafi-
ahead and say what you got to say.
Kwafi Nino, can you have Kwafi Nino hit the link? Because he just said something about my fraternity. Can you have him hit the link,
Oh
please?
God,
Max?
for real, man. We
So I
finna
can
have
talk to
fraternity.
this dude.
Man, are you serious, man?
Yeah, he said something about Phi Beta Sigma. That's my fraternity.
I mean, the link is in the chat already, but
Kwafi Nino, just hit the link and talk to. I thought we settled the beef. I don't know why you got beef with me, Kwafi Nino. Just hit the link, bro. Hit the
man,
link.
boy, I tell you,
Narratives and dialogues. Hit the link. Jeez, this dude is pissed off for some reason because I talked to a white woman.
I mean, as a
He's
white
mad at
woman,
me
you
'cause I
you
talked
date
to a
white women.
woman.
You date white
I'm
women.
married to a white woman.
Oh, okay. So y'all had
married.
conversations
I'm a
like this all the
husband.
time.
Like this? No, we don't talk about race at all. No need.
Oh, for real. So you like Eve? Like you know Eve, the rapper who married the rich white
Yeah.
man? Yeah, she said
Yeah,
she
wasn't
Yeah,
a
she
Rough
said-
Rider anymore. Yeah, I know Eve.
yeah. She said she's not real comfortable having conversations about race. You know, with her husband. You know, she tries to make
she
him
said that?
understand, but yeah.
Her
She
husband's a billionaire. So
you know
of
how she
course,
chose. I mean, she chose. You know,
If
when
she has conversations
when-
about race, then that hurts the bag. So she's not going to talk about race. No.
Mm.
But see, in
that hurts the
my
bag.
marriage,
What you
in
mean?
my
What you
marriage,
mean hurts
I'm
the bag?
I'm the breadwinner in my marriage.
Okay, awesome.
I make the money here. Me.
All righty.
This guy right here on your channel makes the money here.
Yay.
My marriage. So there you go.
All right. So, but you don't assert your blackness because you're afraid, and you're married to a white woman.
What
that's
is blackness?
it.
I don't believe in race. Period.
You don't believe in
know
race?
My ministry. No, race.
Your
does not
ministry.
exist.
Oh yeah, we're all churches of a different place, of a different faith. You know, when it comes to social media, but bruh.
Yeah, I don't
You
believe
don't-
in race.
You don't believe in race.
Race-
What?
race
Let me ask
does
you a
not
question. What
exist.
brought about this way of thinking? You know, this horrid way of
Okay,
thinking.
I can answer that question.
Yeah,
I
go
can
ahead.
answer that question. It was, remember, Larry Elder ran for governor of California
Oh, okay.
in 2021 or 2021.
Shit, this has only been like 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh
When he
God.
ran for
Oh,
governor-
you had this
Let me
awakening.
answer
Like,
I'm answering your question.
go
Let
ahead,
me
go
finish.
ahead, man. Go
When
ahead.
he ran for governor, the LA Times called him the blackface of white supremacy. And nobody from the LA Times was fired for saying that offensive statement because that statement is considered racism. Nobody was fired from the LA Times. Nobody was punished from the LA Times when they called that black man who was running for governor of California to replace Gavin Newsom's bitch ass. Nobody was fired for calling him that slur. So that let me know what black means is Democrat. What black means is liberal. If you are quote unquote black and you for the conservatives, you're not black. You don't get protected under the rules of black. Nobody can get fired for calling Candace Owens a sellout. Nobody can get fired for calling Clarence Thomas a sellout. But if you call Barack Obama a sellout, your bitch ass is fired and canceled. So what's the difference? Ideology. Political party is the difference. So if you're black, if you're dark, if your skin is dark and you Democrat, then you're black. If your skin is dark and you're Republican, you're not black. Tell me I just lied. Tell me I made
So
that
what?
up.
So you identify as American because some racist shit
Yes.
happened at the LA. What the fuck? No, I can't
don't
take
use the
it
word
no
identify.
more.
Hold up, wait a minute. You stop fucking the language up. I don't identify as American. I am American because I was born in the United States of America.
You still
this.
identify as American.
Fuck this. No. Leave the identify word out. That's new shit.
Oh
I
God,
am
bro.
an American because I was born in this.
So
country.
they was racist to a
That's
black
it.
man, and this is where your awakening started.
Say it again.
A racist so basically a racist incident is where you stop believing in race because of racism. That's what you fucking telling me.
Because why didn't you why wasn't anybody fired or canceled for calling that man a white the blackface of white supremacy? How come nobody lost their job? How come nobody was canceled?
Because it was against
Because he's Republican,
a black
so
man.
he's not.
'Cause it was
He's not black.
against a
He's
black,
not black.
man.
He's not
Yeah, he
black.
is. Yeah,
He's
he
not
is.
black because he's
Yes, he is.
Republican. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
You only protect Democratic leaning niggas. That's all. That's it. Everybody else is not protected, right? You have to be a Democrat in order to be protected by the black community, right? I think I'm right.
I mean,
I'm right on that.
as far as if you're talking about from a mainstream media standpoint, if you are a servile and subservient black to the Democratic establishment, then yeah, you are right in that sense. But you know, there are a lot of us that also go to the beat of our own.
If you're
drum.
black and Republican, fuck those people, correct? If you're black and Republican, fuck those people. Am I right or wrong?
People who are liberal, democratic leaning do have that viewpoint. Yes. And for the most part, the black community, which is a democratic leaning community, I would say, yeah. I do not understand. I do not understand that I do not understand how political parties can so easily divide our race.
But I've never seen you defend, not you, but I've never seen a black Republican defended because he was black, ever. I've never seen Clarence Thomas defended because of the color of his skin. I've never seen Candace Owens defended because of the color of her skin. Deneen Borelli, never seen her defended because of the color of her skin.
Let me tell you, since we are feelings and emotionally based people,
sellouts and coons, you don't protect them because they side with the Republican side. They side with the Republicans, so you just cast them out. You don't protect them. You don't honor them. You come up with shit like, not you, but you come up with shit like Black Girl Magic. But who's done more Black Girl Magic than Candace Owens? She owns her own media entity. She's the owner. She was done bad by Ben Shapiro, and she built her own stuff. She built her own channel. Nobody calls that woman Black Girl Magic because she sides with the Republicans. If she was sucking the Democrats' dick,
do you believe that she should be called such a ridiculous label?
Tell me I lied.
Like there's magic or something. Like I wouldn't even like anyone saying black boy or black man magic. I think it's a ridiculous fucking thing to say. One thing that you have to understand that in our existence, that there are people that are not going to like us based on stupid shit. Now, I think that Candace Owens is one that has she's flip-flopped her views quite a bit. So there's legitimacy. There's legitimacy about, you know, what people think of Candace Owens. You know, it's not just about her political beliefs. She said some pretty flagrant shit in the past that people want to seem to forget. Now, do I dwell on it myself?
Like what?
No, I don't.
Like what?
And
what did she say in the past?
What
has she said? What
flagrant? I mean, just basically justifying shit. Police what shootings.
Shit?
Bruh,
George Floyd. Bruh. George Floyd? Is that what you're talking about? George Floyd?
Okay, yeah. Here we go again with this shit. But you know, I wasn't trying to segue into I wasn't trying to get the point straw man. All I'm saying is the only point. Hey, bro, I got this. Calm your head down. Calm your head down. I got this.
Is that the story?
This. I got this, bro. I got this. If your opinion is Candace Owens ain't said anything flagrant, then that's your opinion, sir. Which, you know, an opinion is very subjective around this motherfucker. But
I didn't say
in the opinions of many, Candace Owens has said some flagrant anti-black shit.
What is?
I mean, you can think.
What do you mean anti-black?
I mean, you talking about Black Girl Magic, but you don't believe in race, which is you're fucking contradicting yourself. And you know, I'm amazed at how I let it get this far. Black Girl Magic
is one of your organizations.
Why don't nobody call it Black Girl Magic? But race doesn't exist in this motherfucker. Like the fuck, dude.
That's one of your democratic organizations, Black Girl.
You believe I'm with the Democrats? You obviously don't fucking listen.
Black Girl Magic is an official brand by your side.
Hey, man, look, there ain't no official brand that I push. My side, you know what my fucking side is?
Democratic black women in this country.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, son is hot, Rob.
Put all of the Democratic
this man loves himself
on a pedestal.
Man loves himself enough to think that this is actually, I don't know what the fuck.
The second they side with the other side, they're no longer Black Girl Magic. They're kicked out, cast away.
Man, look, but race doesn't exist though. You talking about Black Girl Magic, but race doesn't exist.
Black Girl Magic.
So basically, you're whipped into the same psychology all these simps are. You know, to acknowledge the blackness of the black woman, but then when you talk to a black man, you come to me with this bullshit. With this race doesn't
Black
exist.
Girl Magic not a brand?
Fuck out of here, dude.
Is Black Girl Magic not a brand? It's a brand, right? It's a trademark.
I mean, that's somebody trademarked it. Yeah. It ain't my brand, though.
The name of it is called Black Girl Magic. That's an actual trademark
Bruh.
in the United States. That's why I call it Black Girl Magic. It's a trademark.
Okay, well,
it's a
you can,
brand.
you can call it whatever the fuck you want. It sounds ridiculous. Like,
Hey, y'all,
she
your
claimed
side
there was
created it.
racism in America, but she's on record for suing a couple of white boys over racism when she was in school. She went to the
When she
NAACP
was
for
in
their
school.
help.
When she was in school. You mean when she was 19? Who is wise at 19?
Yeah, you know he's gonna argue with this RPM because that's what he does. He just
He's
argues
admitted-
with shit.
he's
Just
ad-
argue with shit.
She's admitted. Yeah, she was a Democrat
I
when
mean,
she was in school. She said this. It's not a gotcha moment. She admitted she was a Democrat at 19. She
yeah.
believed in
So
the
you backing a person that
liberal
believes in race,
mindset.
though? You are you backing her because
does-
you know she believes
does
in
believe in
race?
race. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree
Or
with
are
you.
you
She
backing
does
her
believe
because
in
she got a
race.
pussy? Like you backing her because she got a pussy and she believe in
What do you
race?
mean? I'm a
Because
married
no,
man.
I'm just
I don't
saying
care if
because
there's
you
a
come to
pussy.
me with this
I only care about
bullshit
one
that race
pussy.
doesn't exist, but you know to
Race does
Candace
not
Owens,
exist.
race exists, and you know you all on her side, you all over her fucking vagina, like the fuck, bruh. I mean because you with a white person, you admire the fact that she's with a white person too? Like, I mean,
No. I was with my wife before she got with George Farmer. no.
I don't think she did that based on anything that you have done, or you did that based on anything she had done. So that really holds no fucking point. But thank you for the little tidbit.
Okay. And
Yeah.
your point? Your point was
Okay, let's stop. Just fucking stop. Like, I said, he got to be trolling. Hey,
No, I'm not
so
trolling. RPM, I'm not trolling. I'm simply asking, why do you cast these people y'all call black? Why do you cast them out if they vote or they side with the Republican side? Why do you cast these people out?
I don't think very many people that watch
Why do
this
you
have
abandon these
that
people?
watch this program have that mentality. I don't think they have that mentality. Black folks in general, I mean, you know, the percentages that we vote Democrat, I think I can somewhat answer that because Lyndon Baines Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act. Therefore, black people have been for the Democratic Party ever since, based on one act. Had Martin Luther King shaking his hand, because you know that's the power of media and who they want to push.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we vote Democrat. That's why we are against anyone else that does not vote Democrat, which is stupid because but it's not even religion anymore. It's politics that very easily divide us.
So why don't you push the quote unquote black people from the other side? I've never seen anybody promote
quote unquote
you know,
black
Deneen
people from the other
Borelli-
side.
Deneen
When they
Borelli.
say
I've
something
never
I
seen
agree
you-
with, I'll push
I've never
it.
seen
Like
you-
shit, you know.
I've never seen anybody promote Deneen Borelli.
And why should you give
or
a fuck
Candace
about
Owens.
what you haven't seen, man? I haven't been
I
fucking
haven't seen-
interested
why,
in doing
why
it.
don't you promote
Like,
them? Why can't
hey,
you promote these
you-
people?
you-
Because
you promote 'em. You got a goddamn
they're
mouth.
on the
You
side of
promote
the
'em.
Republicans.
Shoot, I never said
Is that
anything
why you
against the
don't?
Republicans. You never heard me call a black Republican a COON. I mean, is one thing though is if they
But the
do
moral
have those
majority
types
does.
of views, if they do have
the-
those types of
But the
views
moral
like to
majority
undermine
does call them
blackness,
COON.
you know, especially to satiate, you
The-
know,
the moral
or make,
majority
you know,
calls
white
them
people who
C-
people their
COON.
grandparents wasn't shit, you know, just you know, just to satisfy and make them feel comfortable. Like I believe you do. I bet you go around your wife's family and you don't you look at the flow most of the time, don't you?
I love my wife's family.
Yeah,
Got
of course
like
you do.
Eight brothers, and all 8 of them love me.
Oh, for real?
All of
All
them.
right.
Yep.
All right.
All 8
Got you. Got you.
of them.
Got you. Family.
What else you got?
Yay.
What else you got?
Yeah. What else I got? I mean, what else you got? You the one
What
who came
else
up
you
here with the bullshit. I was just minding my
wasn't bull-
motherfucking business,
I don't
and then
have
I
bullshit.
dropped the link.
I'm telling truth. I don't have bullshit. I have truth, not bullshit.
Yeah, truth. Everybody, that's
Truth.
that's a
You still haven't
general
answered my
belief
question,
across
though.
the
Why,
board.
why do you turn your back on black people? You believe in black.
Me?
Why do you turn your
I
back on
don't
black
turn my
people
back
who
on black
vote
people.
Republican?
I mean, shit. I can
Where
tell you,
is the
people that turn their
protection
back
for the
on me.
Republican black voter? You only protect those who vote Democrat for some reason.
No, the fuck I don't. Man, like I said, you
They're
don't
pretty
watch,
protected.
bro. You know, dude,
They're
I don't
pretty
protect
protected.
Democratic voters, man. Did you just get through listen to what I
If you
just
say
said about
something
Ricky
against-
Smiley?
If you
That's
say
why the
something
people in
against
the chat
Michelle
talking about you
Obama,
trolling,
you won't
because
have a
you-
job. You
it's
won't have
like
a
you just
job if
saying
you say
anything.
something against Michelle Obama.
You
You
just
won't
saying
have a
anything,
job
bro.
anymore. You will be
Man,
canceled and
Well, what you saying?
unemployed.
What you saying, Qualfy?
But if
He
you say something
honorary.
against Candace Owens, you still have a job. You're good. You can still make money if you say something against Candace.
Hey,
But you
you
say
know
something
what
against
though?
Michelle
But see,
Obama,
most
you are
professional
unemployed and
workplaces-
canceled.
Most professional
Unemployed and
workplaces do
canceled.
have policies where
Democratic
you really
black
can't
people are
discuss your
protected.
religious or political
Are they not?
beliefs. I mean,
Are they
so
not?
if you do go around
Democratic,
calling, if you go around calling
black
Candace
people
Owens
are
certain names,
protected.
and there's a black woman present and she's offended, if anybody's offended by anything in the professional workplace, it is consequential. You know, so I mean, you know, keep my advice to people listening, you know, professional people, is to keep unless you have a high ranking position and this is what your lateral people in your professional workplace, unless y'all just sit around talking about this stuff, I do not recommend you bring up this kind of commentary in your professional workplace. You know, even shit, including Candace Owens. You must
Black
hang around a lot of Democratic leaning
Black
spots. And I
Democrats
mean, like,
are
it just
protected. Are they not?
fucking enrages you, huh?
Black Democrats are protected.
I mean,
yes,
in a
yes or no?
Democratic, in a Democratic House and Senate, and you know, with a Democratic leaning media as far as MSNBC and CNN is concerned,
They're all Democratic leaning.
Democrats are protected, but there are
Yeah.
other outlets that
Why
do
aren't-
give other
Why aren't the
viewpoints.
black
So you
Republicans
can't have
protected
everything
as well?
your way.
Aren't they black
You-
too?
I mean, you
Aren't they
can't be
black
a person
too?
who portrays himself as somebody who just wants everything their way 100%. This kind of shit, it
What
does
What the
exist.
fuck
There's
are you
going to
talking
be
about?
there's
What
there's
are you
yin and there's
talking
yang,
about?
bro. Yeah, I'm trying to make sense to a
All I'm
motherfucker
saying
that's
is,
not
if
making
you're gonna,
sense.
if you're gonna protect the Democratic blacks, protect the Republican blacks as well. That's all I'm saying. They're both black, right? They're both black. Protect them both. But that y'all don't do that.
I mean,
You only
but
protect the
so
Democratic blacks.
the way you talk, that's not enough protection. Like, there are plenty of people who think on the other viewpoint. So I'm not gonna sit here
Nobody
and
protects
pretend
the
like
other
it's
viewpoint.
so one-sided that
That's
somebody
my
else
whole
ain't can't
point.
get their word in.
That's my whole point. Nobody protects the other viewpoint. They only protect the
Yeah,
Democratic
well,
liberal side.
dude, let them protect their goddamn selves, man.
I'm just saying,
Like
you can
shit,
start
like
right
learn,
now. You can
motherfuckers
do
need
it
to learn
right
to
now.
defend themselves.
You could do it right now. Protect. The
I can do it right
Republican
now.
blacks.
Oh.
Re-
Hey,
protect the
y'all.
Republican blacks.
Hey,
That's
y'all,
all I'm
as
asking.
I said earlier, before this motherfucker came up here to do
Why gotta
what
be a
many is saying is
motherfucker?
trolling,
I don't fuck my
I
mother.
did say
I
that.
don't.
I did say that do whatever with your vote. I did say that. You
How
know,
come
I
nobody
did
protect-
say
nobody
that
protects
black folks
the
that
black
vote Democrat do
Republican?
jump on people for not voting their way.
Black,
I
black,
said
black
all of
day.
this.
Your whole channel is
I already
about
said
black,
all this.
but
And
you
this
only protect
potato
one
head
side
kid
of black.
over here
You only protect
is
the Democrats.
is trying to argue me down about shit I already said.
You protect the black. You don't protect the Republican side of the black. They're
The
black
fuck
too,
I
nigga.
take anybody for, man. Fuck everybody. How about that? Fuck all you niggas.
Oh, now it's fuck all the niggas. Now
I
fuck
mean,
all
shit.
the
No,
niggas.
that's how
Okay,
I feel,
okay.
basically, man.
I got
Damn.
you. I got you.
Like-
I got you. All right.
Like shit. Black Republican voter, black Democrat vote. Like, well, fuck. Just vote, nigga. I don't.
The people in your chat, they protect black
I
Democrats.
mean, the people in my chat and the
Fucking
people watching in the
Quafinino's
clouds and the
faggot
replay
ass,
game
he
have the
protects
right to
black
their opinion.
Democrats a lot. He does.
They have a right to their opinion.
Narratives and dialogue,
This motherfucker is.
That nigga protects black.
You're the
Democrats.
opposite of Trump derangement. You got Democrat derangement syndrome, man.
You think so? You think I got DDS? You think so?
Yeah, thanks for giving the acronym. I ain't even have to say it. Like,
No, I ain't got DDS. No. Unless I'm a dentist, but no, I don't have DDS. No. I just want you to be fair. That's all.
fair?
Protect.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Protect.
'cause,
If
you know,
you're about black,
that whole
protect
human
the
aspect.
blacks on both
throw out.
sides of the political spectrum. That's all I'm asking. Protect both sides.
I mean, RPM says I've been a black conservative for years.
Okay. Okay, RPM. Okay. Why don't
Why you
protect
keep calling
the
them blacks if you
on
don't
that?
acknowledge race, dummy?
Because y'all call
Define
them black.
fair.
Y'all acknowledge race. That's why. Y'all in order to have this conversation,
Nigga
I have to
said
use the
black girl
language that
magic
you
about 20
use.
times, like
Because y'all believe in black.
Y'all,
You do. I
okay.
don't. You do.
All right.
You believe in black.
Yeah, I do.
You believe in black. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I do.
have to talk to you in
look,
your
I'm
language.
gonna be black wherever I go, even in fucking Africa.
See,
I'll go there and
exactly.
be
You
black
believe in
too.
black.
Like,
So
yeah,
in order to
yeah,
talk to
nigga.
you, I have to
Yeah,
use
yeah.
your language.
Yeah, nigga with the A. Yeah.
I have to use your language in order to talk to you. I have to use your language. You believe in black, so I have to say black because you believe in that shit. So I have to use your language.
This man. This
Not
man.
brain surgery. All right.
The man said, I hope my 8 brother-in-laws like come on, man. Like,
All right, you
God.
said it was a smoke show. I just came to give you some smoke. All right.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I'm gonna
I
drop down and
appreciate
let you continue with your show. I gave you a little bit of
Word.
smoke.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
that helps.
hopefully that
Salute
helps.
to you, Kevin.
All right.
Salute.
All right, Clue, salute. All right, well, that got me to an hour and a half. We got that to an hour and a half, yes. Yes, old Clue channel. Yeah, I mean, I cursed him pretty good, so he endured. So I mean, at least that, you know. I mean, it ain't like, you know, some other reactions I would expect around here for certain folks. Oh, he said that. He said that. It's war from now on. And then they'll probably do some shit like bring up my kid or something, you know, just, but not Clue channel. Yeah. So where were we? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was talking about Steve Harvey bitch ass. And Ricky Smiley and who's that other one? Roland Martin. Yeah. This guy right here. Hold on 1 second. I really should stop this. I'm doing this for a whole nother purpose.
A black girl magic woman. I don't know why people think.
He said black girl magic. Oh, like Clue said. Oh shit. That motherfucker started out with black girl magic. Oh man. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit. Yeah.
A black girl magic woman. I don't know why people think that she's Indian. If she's Indian, I'll fail to find it in her. Look out Indians. Fail to find it in her. That girl black. Through and through. She black. She act like a sister girl. Second sister girl love
her. But Roland Martin in his titty shirt. They said swollen Martin. Now that was funny. I wish I'd have thought about that. Swollen Martin. Black man being brutally honest. If I come up and we'll say I follow him up there, he crazy man. And man said Uncle Luke is another one. Detroit 313 with his member chat. You add Pierre on the list as well. Oh, he one of them motherfuckers. I thought Pierre was kind of like pushed against shit like that, but damn. He one of them old comedians that want to simp out too, like Bill Bellamy. Yeah, I think I saw Bill Bellamy on Roland Martin sit up there act like his eyes was watering up because Kamala is the Democratic candidate for president. That's a black woman. That's a it's like, no, she does not represent my mother. Yeah, I think, yeah, Bill Bellamy. Yeah, him too. All the old nigga comedians, man, that used to pop up on Def Comedy Jam. Like, you know, DL Hughley is leading the charge. I mean, it's the cartel, they not like us. You know, Kamala said that. They not like us. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Just so we can remind ourselves of where we coming from and where we're going. Okay, so let's see. Come on. Nope. We don't want that. Okay. Kamala Harris. I'm just typing in BET Awards clip. Here we go. All right, fair use, y'all.
Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us.
They not.
There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms. The freedom to vote.
Yep.
The freedom to love who you love. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom for a woman to make decisions about her own body, not having her government tell her what to do.
Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP.
You hear this shit? You hear this? It's virtue signaling. It's nothing that is of any real use or any real danger because none of this shit is on the line. None of it is. They not like us.
Oh, you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us.
They not.
Oh, God.
There's a...
Oh, man, this I mean, I'm sorry. Am I being a little? MSA tell Coffee Nino to unblock me. You say you got to block. Kamal saying that shit because of California. Saying she's not like them. Even Taylor Swift and Jennifer Garner are supporting her. Bill Bellamy hasn't been funny since he was in that stank film, The Brothers. Bill Bellamy, the height of his funny, I would say his crowning moment was How to Be a Player. That was Bill Bellamy. And you know I'm a guy, you know, when I say this, I try to leave the looks thing in the opinion of women. But Bill Bellamy, an ugly motherfucker. So I guess that would reinforce it doesn't matter how you look. It's about that game you got, just that game and shit. Yeah. Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. You can tell someone wrote that for Kamala. Yeah, because she's so disconnected, man. Like in tone deaf and whatever other words you want to use. She's so disconnected from it. And I think it takes more than visiting an HBCU to, really. The man said, fuck this bitch. This would be the same bitch that would tell me I ain't black because of my white mother. I mean, you sound like you're more black than her already. I mean, seems like you got a better start. Kendrick Lamar too. Angry Man is right. They not like us. They not like us. Cackling hyena. If you leave narrative and dialogues alone, clue, he will probably unblock you. Indian woman saying they not like us. Bad acting. I do not talk to friends or family about this election. I will just vote if I choose. You goddamn right, Deborah Carr. Take that stance. Stand on it. Link. What up, brother? These fools are still programmed to be drones by Kamala. Yep. Boosie Bad is voting Kamala too. Come on, man. Like, all right. We got a super chat from Detroit 313. Thank you for your support. Say you can add Godfrey and Aries Spears on. Yeah, them too. Godfrey, I'm not surprised at all. Aries Spears, like the black comedians just got together. I wouldn't be surprised if Dave Chappelle came out and said something pro Kamala, because it was like I said a few weeks back. All you're gonna get if you rail against this woman, especially if you're a man, is you're gonna be called a misogynist, a sexist. You hate women. Like that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the ultimate. What's that word we like to use? Gaslighting. Bureau Hammer. What's going on? We got presidential candidate, the current vice president. They not like us. Got Steve Harvey saying that, black voters should stop asking for something in return for their vote. You should do like him and Jim Clyburn say, I just want to feel good. Man, when I heard Jim Clyburn say that shit, man, I was just like, man, you already giving me bad vibes, man. I just officially full on don't like you. I don't want anything for my vote. I just want to feel good. Like, that's easy to say if you're going to make a 6-figure salary for the rest of your life. Ghetto liberal black woman, I will not vote for Kamala. She's not black like us. And people will argue you down about that shit. Argue, especially Ricky Smiley. He say block him on social media. If they don't vote Democrat. All right, we got another super chat. Thank you, Detroit 313. Shout out to Charles and White too. Oh, okay. Awesome. So, thank you for the contributions. As always.
Full on attack.
They not like us. Man, well, I tell you, life is hilarious. But, I'm going to do a little campaigning right now for myself. Yeah, man, I promise. If you continue to fucks with me, I will bring you better smoke shows. I will bring you better content. And I will continue to motherfucking be me. Yes, applause. That's when the applause come in. Like, and everybody clapping. Yeah, Care, you the man. Yay. And then they give me a thumbs up. I give them a thumbs up and I walk the fuck off. I hope Kendrick is not campaigning for Kamala Harris and stop her from using his "They Not Like Us" slogan. These Miss crying tethers on YouTube as well. Yeah, I done got tired of it, man. They not like us. They not like us. Yeah. Everybody was agreeing with Kendrick on that with Drake, but they don't want to do that for Kamala. You know, that's a soul sister. You got black women threatening black men. Yeah. You better go in there and vote for Kamala. That's a black woman. I'm going to say something very controversial, everybody. And I think I said this before. The reason why they love Kamala so much, the black community loves Kamala so much, is because a white man accepted her. She's married to a white man. She has a white stepson. Like, for real, man. I'm just like all the dick policing that black people do about black people, you know, who marry white, who marry out. It's mostly just about black men and white women anyway. That they have no problem with this. None whatsoever. There's no problem. It's pretty academic. It's you black man, you should not be dating white women. You should not be married to white women. But it's okay for Nubian neo soul's sister like Kamala Harris. Yeah, I wonder how many times I'm gonna bring this up. I don't know. It's the presidential season. It's a very important season in the history of America. In the history of America. I still can't believe that they allowed Megan Thee Stallion to start an election rally. Our standards have gone low. I mean, shoot, she wanted to use her star power to twerk for the Democratic Party because everybody black that's famous for some reason believe that, you know, like Steve Harvey, believe that black folks should just vote Democrat, just loyally vote for Democrat and not ask for anything for their vote. Which, you know, really makes it purposeless just to vote. Just give us your vote and that's it. The men in the South must have been under a rock, not all but some, because they seem not to understand who Kamala Harris is. They don't. They see what a lot of them see what their mama see, a lot of them see what their wife see. They see a black woman. Kamala Harris might as well have a 1.5 foot afro. That's how black they're treating her. Like she used to smoke weed while listening to Tupac. I believe that's what she said. That makes her black. Yeah, I mean, if Bill Clinton smoking weed and playing the saxophone makes him black, then I guess that makes Kamala black. I mean, man said, I hope Trump wins just to spite black women in the Democratic Party. I'm gonna laugh hard when she loses. Okay, let me go ahead and justify that statement right there. I mean, when you have big backs that you know that have a media presence that sit up there and blame black men for whatever failures and shortcomings that the Democratic Party has. Then you're gonna have some people. Gonna have some people that are gonna have some stuff to say about it. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This is among some of the funniest shit that this guy's ever done. And when I say funniest, I don't mean like it's classic side split humor, because whenever, okay, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I think of a top 10 of black comedians of all time, Ricky Smiley is not one of those names. And it's like, I don't have to try not to name Ricky Smiley out of 10 comedians that I would put Donald Glover ahead of Ricky Smiley as far as I'm talking about comedian. Yeah, Commandment was smoking while listening to Tupac in 1980 in 1984. Yeah, you're a little early. Kev, one of these news anchor mamas accused black men about making noise about Kamala marrying Brad, and she needs therapy. The attack on black men continued. That's a fire that many blacks and black women keep putting, they keep putting fuel on. They keep adding more wood to it. I mean, you so this is the kind of rules that we're playing by. So of course, you're going to have some black folks that bring this up. I mean, not only is she non-ADO, she married to a white man. And that's supposed to be a no-no when it comes to the black community, because all you hear is this bullshit of, oh man, all they money going to the white community. Get the fuck out of here. All right, super chat. Thank you, Detroit 3131. And the BRICS Nation think if Harris is running for the president, why Harris is giving away military equipment. That's something that I have very little insight on. So I'm going to try to keep away from commenting on things that I have very little knowledge on. All I'll say is she's going to do whatever the fuck the powers that be want her to do. It is going to be the opposite of the right thing. Kamala is just as much as a shield as anybody on that Democratic plantation, as they call it. The Dems know how to pull them in, but that's in the past now, hopefully.
I have some smoke.
Okay, go ahead.
I agree with Kamala. Our democracy is under attack.
That smoke?
No, I'm just saying. No, think about it. She's 100% correct, and that's why she shouldn't be on any ballot in November, because she didn't get any votes in the primary, and they just made her their nominee. How the fuck is that fair? Is that not a threat to democracy? Because if they do it this year, they can do it in 2028. They can pick somebody to run. That person will get a lot of votes. He'll be the presumptive nominee. Bad poll will come out, and he'll pick fucking anybody. That's the threat to democracy. And we have to get the word out to expose these Democrats for the hypocrites that they are.
Well,
they had a secret vote. They had a secret vote in private and made her the nominee. How the fuck is that democratic?
Well, it isn't, but I mean, at least they are verifying who we always thought they were anyway.
We have to fight back. They need to be exposed, and this is the perfect time, Because if Kamala Harris somehow were to steal this election like they did in 2020, black masculinity will be set back 50, 60 years. They will expect the average heterosexual black man to sit down when he pees. Because let me tell you about this DNC convention starting later today. It's going to make the fucking BET Awards look normal. This is going to be the most ratchet and ghetto convention of all time. They're going to have a lot of broke race black men and a lot of black women at this convention.
They got Roland Martin on the stage crying.
And they all going to be on some bullshit. And don't be shocked if there's not some twerking. I'm telling you, black man, I don't care who you vote for, but we cannot let Kamala Harris win because black masculinity will be dead.
Well, I will say this about black masculinity, that is a very personal decision. Just don't get whoever wins, just don't get psyched out. That's what I'll say.
We already see where it's headed. Anytime you have black men on TV crying, and some of these black men didn't even cry for their own family, Ricky Smiley. You didn't have no tears when your son sent himself to the upper room, but you want to cry.
Oh, damn.
Whether or not we're gonna vote for Kamala. I mean, this is deep. So if Kamala wins, black men, I'm gonna use a nerd analogy, then I'll be quiet so you can respond. If Kamala somehow steals this election like they did in 2020, black men have to go into hiding like the Sith until 2028.
It really?
I'm Kev, it's gonna get that deep. We're gonna have to go into hiding for 4 years like the Sith. Granted, they did it for a couple of thousand, so we could do 4. Just sit back and get ready for 2028 because they're going to come after. I mean, look how they celebrated when Kevin Samuels died. If they have a black woman or what they perceive to be a black woman as president, what do you think is going to happen to the regular heterosexual black man? These brothers are going to have to be walking on eggshells on these jobs because they're going to be coming after us because they're going to have a false sense of entitlement.
Yeah. You Google black woman, this is the images they come up with.
So we gotta just be prepared for whatever happens. But hopefully they don't. Hopefully, I heard somebody say too big to steal. So hopefully they won't be able to cheat like they did in 2020 because I still think that election was suspect. But I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, you talking about the write-in ballots. The mail-in ballots that they say they didn't count.
Well, listen, it's like this, Cav. I was watching that election, and at 11 o'clock, somehow, all the swing states that Trump was leading in, they said they were gonna stop counting. And then, okay, so we thought Trump had won, but we woke up the next morning. They say, "Oh, how about this? Biden is ahead now." But wait a minute, how would you know that? You said you were going to stop counting. So, I mean, I may have been born at night. It wasn't last night.
Yeah. So here I am trying to make a point. You see the screen? This is what when you Google black woman, this is what they're coming up with. Now, is Google being kind of colorist here because these are mostly darker hue women, darker skin women, which I have no problem with. I don't. Some guys, they're on that stuff, but and a lot of black women, they really emphasize on the shade of the black woman's skin, like, it's all our fault that there's color, this thing called colorism, but for anyone watching, think about this. When you think of a black person, what archetype are you thinking of in your head? Are you thinking about this right here? Or are you thinking about this? Look at that. There you go. Yeah. She had Willie Brown and Montel Williams boner inside of her. So she does have black in her. Then she ended up with a white man.
We gotta keep it a buck, not just a regular white man, a Jew.
My one concern is how quick we are in war with one of these Mideast countries whose religion believe it's a sin to even speak to a woman. Oh, wow. The Kamala free takeover. It bothered me to my core when I was in a small little debate with my nephew over the phone. I asked him why does he vote for Trump. He wanted to dismiss the question because he did not know why. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Like, just, the reasoning behind these votes. Just if you're going to have if you're going to have a discussion or debate someone about it, just get your talking points together, and make sure that you actually stand on something. I hate to see when they put their faith in Kamala and black women all together, so they're getting bitch slapped by immigrants and black community, which they will complain about it. Yeah, but they're voting for the people who are allowing it to go on. He's going with the flow because he feels black women have rejected him, and he feels his best friend since middle school did him wrong, went to the NFL and forgot about him. Even did a diss song. Yeah. I am trying to get this money so I get the hell away. Amen. Kamala will bring a law to force black men to pair up those big backs. Yeah, man. If somebody identifies something, then you gotta respect it. They can try to they're trying to make laws to not disclose who these people originally were. Is about to get crazy around here. So I mean, to say that your vote means something this is where this shit is going. This shit's crazy. Black men better strap up and take control. When Kamala get in the office, you better not fucking complain when immigrants are getting free money and taking over. Better get you serious. Now what they're going to do, they're going to reallocate their argument. I know reallocation, is money talk, but what they're going to do is they're going to say this is Trump's fault for the way he handled COVID. That's why, inflation. When you see all this other stuff going on around here, like, like them giving immigrants money, just giving them money. Like, I saw a video of a girl, it was a black girl. Like, yeah. And she was like, she worked hard. She saved up $25,000. She bought herself a food truck. So she's selling the food truck now. And an immigrant is going to buy the food truck, buy it straight up cash. She said he showed her paperwork that the government was going to give him the money. She's saying, why is it that I had to work so hard to buy this food truck, and then this motherfucker can come over here illegally and get money just like that to buy that food truck? I mean, it doesn't seem fair. It doesn't. It's like you damn sure can't go to their country with none of that shit. Oh, I want to come over here and get a better life, in Mexico. And then they're like, man, they will put your ass through the ringer, and then it probably won't happen. But this is the kind of government that you're dealing with, and people just want to feel good. Vote local, not presidential. Only an average black woman look like that in real life. Oh, you talking about the other photos? Because I mean, remember when you say that, you got Oprah up here, they got Me Too up here.
KRS-One.
Man, I've had my fair share of jokes about her, man. Oh God. Oh, they got Professor Crunk up here being a black woman in America. Okay, let's look. Old Professor Crunk right here, old Brittany Cooper. This is the kind of stuff that they push. Being a black woman in America means realizing doing everything right may not be enough. What is this everything? You know, what is this everything that they're talking about? And then they
Man,
got
if she
Brittany
wins,
Cooper. They got the woman. Let me see. Where is that link? Oh, yeah, this image right here, Brittany Cooper, Professor Crunk, as they call her. But why they got her picture up there? Did she write the article? Yeah, she wrote the article. She wrote the article. This right here is the same woman who said that diets were racist. This woman right here, big back. Man, so I'm voting for the couch. Just like black people are bitching about the immigrants in Chicago, better not cry about it on TikTok. Yeah, I agree. Yes, indeed. Vote local and stop crying about Trump and Kamala. Fuck the both of them. Yeah, whatever happened is going to happen. I mean, it's just that we have the problem is, and I'll go ahead and admit this, is that we have people, our people in particular, with a strong sense of symbolism. You know, everything's symbolic to us. It doesn't have to be tangible. It's so beautiful. Yeah. But most of these women up here, when you type in black woman, most of them are beautiful women. I have to say. Most of them are beautiful women. But, you know, some of these women are exceptional. Oh God, no. I mean, I ain't saying all of them that are being displayed up here, but what I'm saying is for many of these women are exceptional. They're women that would, if you seen them in public, you would have a double take. Oh, Nia Long up here. Nia Long, oh, Woman King. Hell no. I haven't even sat down and watched that movie yet. The Woman King. I know it's on Netflix. I could have been watched it, you know, but I would probably end up slamming the film, and you know. I'm voting crypto 2024. Me too. Gotta work hard for my vote. Black men are afraid to ask for things in exchange for their vote. It's a shame not to have a plane. That's colorist. Google is only showing dark skinned black women, but most black women are dark skinned. Colorism, LOL. Okay. I'm gonna say KRS too. I've used that joke also. KF, has Oprah started her bullying campaign to force black men to vote her way? You know what? The funny part about that is none of them really have to do a bullying campaign. None of them have to do a bullying campaign because most black men are going to vote that way anyway. And that's just the reality that we got to face. I mean, I'm interested in seeing what the percentages are going to be at the end of the day. Brittany Cooper, a big back who supports single mothers as the bedrock of the community. Bedrock. Hold on, man. Let me get this colorism off my screen. Her face. So all those chicks are voted for Kamala. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. They're gonna think it's a revolutionary move. And it is like I just don't see how. I don't see how the way they talk and they accept that over their own pigmentation. Man, it's a crazy world. But yeah, it's been a couple hours, guys. you know, glad I was able to come to you guys tomorrow with something. I can't trust any man who votes for that witch. I mean, wow, it's it's insane, bro. It's insane. So, all right, guys. Detroit 313, thank you for your super chat support. Really appreciate that tonight. All right. There's something that's missing, man. Some of us black men, you know, regardless of what I said to who, you know, we gotta grow a spine sometimes, man. We do, man. We gotta make sure that it's about us. I mean, not just, you know, being gaslit and, you know, into some because some big back broad said we're supposed to lead when leadership is not even what they're talking about. Uh, and you know that's some of the sad part. You know, we allowed ourselves to get gaslit by contradictions. So let me see if I can roll back up to the first comment. Scroll back up to the early bird. The early bird. This is the first comment made. The early bird. Becky took Keisha's spot. In my opinion, there's something that is missing that FBA's men inability to truly walk away from Keisha and her Democratic Party. There might be some merit to that. It might be some merit to that, and we saw where the conversation went. So to this person, Becky took Keisha's spot. Thanks for setting the tone. Southpaw 2K1, what's good? Says Ray Hama, the Hama Force. Not to our faces yet. I did receive an email from an old female college fan inviting me to an event called Black Men for Kamala about a month. Oh God. That's the proving campaign, as I like to call it. The black man has to prove that he is for Kamala Harris because 40,000 black women got on a Zoom call and raised some money for Kamala's campaign. So those are brothers who's trying to match the energy of females.
Man, that's a female.
Judge Joe Brown telling no lies. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. The naive brothers of New York was saying in the beginning of the immigration, the migrants were receiving $20,000 on credit cards. Like, where did they get all this fucking money from? Oh yeah, that's right, because they're charging $30 for oxtails in the supermarket. Yeah. So, can someone please stick a pacifier in Ricky Smiley's mouth? You'll be getting follow-up emails and a knock on the door. Mama needs you. Yeah. Niggas voting the way mama want them to vote, man. I mean, it's a sad thing. But hey. That's what it is. So anyway, that's it for me. I am going to once again about to turn it in, go to sleep as a black man, an American black man with 2 black parents. And with the knowledge that I know that I would never, I mean, and this is a comparison of famous person versus a non-famous person. I don't give a fuck. Even to my local group, that Kamala Harris will always get more acceptance as a black person than I would. And these are by the people that are closest. So it's a sad thing for me as a person have to endure it. Also, I'm probably going to start working toward getting an earlier time to broadcast. I know I'm up, you guys are up pretty late, but I'm sure that you guys are also awake at like, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening. So I'll try that time. There are people that have been urging me to go on earlier. Some people are like, just like Revelated the Spirit of Variance. He came in early and said, I catch you on the replay. He's someone who has to wake up in the morning and go to work. So if I could come up with a time that, works more for the audience, and then I think we'll be good. It's just that, being a father to a youngin', you have to be a little attentive and aware. So anyway, thank you guys once again for tuning in. Shout out to the replay gang as well. Thank you for tuning in, and all the members and everybody who supports this channel. Thank you very much. This is Kev. Long live the habitual line steppers. See you on the next go round. Peace.